Every day, more and more veterans speak out about exposure to environmental hazards and other toxic substances during their military service. With 70% of burn pit claims denied, it's clear that VA's process hasn't been working. No veteran should be forced to prove that their government exposed them to toxic substances, and our bill fixes that. And that's why we're introducing the Honoring Our Pact Act today. Now, what will this bill do? It will provide health care for potentially as many as 3.5 million veterans exposed to airborne hazards and burn pits. It will streamline VA's review process. It will finally concede exposure to airborne hazards and burn pits. It will require medical exams and opinions. It will establish a presumption of service connection to 23 respiratory illnesses. It will create a presumption of exposure to radiation. It will expand Agent Orange exposure and add hypertension and MGUS to the list of presumptions. Toxic exposure is a cost of war. Our PACT Act finally recognizes that fact.
When Rosie Torres of the group Burn Pit 360 contacted John Field and myself because she noticed there was a great analogous situation happening with our veterans that happened with the 9/11 community due to exposures, you know, we jumped at the chance to offer any help or any service that we could possibly offer. But the consequence of war is not another line item in the budget that you can ignore. You know, to put this in the only terms that somebody of my age can understand, defense contractors can't view the U.S. Congress as Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, while veterans are back there like Oliver with a bowl of gruel asking, "Please, sir, may I have some more?" It's bullshit. It's got to stop. And if these bills can finally end this cycle for the veterans, and as Alex said, for future veterans, then we have to get this done. And the conversation should no longer be about, do we have the need, and should there be presumption? It should purely be the House and the Senate and the VA and the President of the United States getting together to talk about how to implement these programs efficiently and smartly.